disassembly of the Noodler's Ahab is really easy. Uncap the pen and unscrew the barrel. Either post them or screw the cap back in place so that these two items will not get lost on your disc. Then there is this beautiful piston type converter which just unscrews like this. Then you can unscrew this little black knob. Careful you don't lose it, it's a small part. The piston can then be pushed out like that. Apply a little bit of silicone grease to this double-walled seal. Note the breather hole right there. You can gently pull it out and notice the little hole it should go back into. Then there is the nib and feed, which are friction fit and just pull out like that. Easy for cleaning and maintenance or swapping out nibs with another number 6 nib. Once you're ready to put it back together again, just take the section and notice that there is a specific bit that is spared out, and that's where the nib should go. It's very easy and almost cannot go wrong, because if you try to put it in the wrong way around, it's quite simply not going to fit. Turn this section around in such a case and you will notice that it just slides in place. I've found that if you want to improve the ink flow of your Ahab a little bit, you do not want to push in the feed as far as it can go. This way ink has to travel quite far up your nib, and that will give you hard starts and skips. On the other hand, you don't want to make sure that there is almost no nib sticking out from the feed, because in this case it is the feed that will hit the paper and not the nib. Do something that is in between the two, something like this, and I think you'll get a pretty good ink flow. Then grab the breather tube and put it back into the section like this. Then I find it easiest to just take the piston, put it back into the ink reservoir, screw the little black cap back in place, then put this all the way down so that you've got the hole you can just stick the breather hole into. Screw everything back in place, and if necessary, apply a little bit of silicone grease to these threads so that the ink reservoir will not leak. Take the barrel, screw it back in place, screw the cap back in place, and you're done. Enjoy some haggis.